That Deadeye creep certainly has a few screws loose.
Forget that guy. Right now...
What's there to discuss? Deadeye and his crew have already brought down...
I want to go after her.
I second that. I think it's the best. We don't know if the Darkwings have what it takes to beat her. I'm worried what'll happen if...
You make a good point, Rinwell. And maybe I'm just being overconfident, but between us and...
I have to agree. This realm isn't going to be truly safe as long as that Lord is still running around out there. We need to act.
Fine by me. But isn't Deadeye just gonna take all the credit once we're done?
Our job is to break down the walls that oppress Dana. What he chooses to build in their place, that's his problem. For now, we'll head to this Estaluva forest Bayfon told us about. Whatever we decide to do, though, we should take some time to rest first. We've barely stopped since Menancia. Where are you going?
Alphen.
You should get some rest. What's got you up at this hour?
Just let me be for a minute, okay? Why don't you go back to the inn?
I will when you do.
Have it your way.
Shionne. The Lord's days are numbered. I haven't forgotten our promise. You can trust me, you know. Maybe even lean on me a little. If you want.
And if I say I will you finally give it a rest?
Yeah, of course. Try to get some rest, okay?
What was all that about?
So we're just going to check things out, right? In whatever that... that forest is called.
Estaluva Forest. Next time, pay attention.
Got sand in my eyes!
The winds are strong here. Mind yourselves.
Ugh, even the inside of my mouth is all sandy.
Hootle, don't get blown away, okay?
The winds outside the capital are blowing as strongly as ever.
You can definitely see why people call this place the Valley of the Four Winds.
Indeed. Mahag Saar is the realm of wind, just as Ganeth Heros is for water.
Earth, water, fire, wind, light, and darkness. Rena is aligned to darkness, leaving each realm one element each.
Is that because some elements are easier to gather in certain areas than others?
That is certainly possible, but I suspect the biggest reason is to prevent the lords from squabbling over resources.
Funny. You would think infighting would come naturally to an elite class vying for a crown.
True, but the Renans rule as a minority. Fighting ourselves would just be destructive. Though, as you saw in Menancia, any abstention from fighting is merely a facade.
In the end, you all get usurped whether you like it or not.
That may be true, but something tells me that this time is different.
We have to catch up to the Lord first if we want answers. Let's keep moving.
What is that ring of rocks over there for? They don't...
Oh yeah. Funny, I guess I've gotten used to weird rock formations. They didn't even register as being out of the ordinary.
Most likely, they were brought over by us Renans when we first invaded the planet.
Wait, those? So does that mean there's some kind of machine then? And if so, what in the world were they even used for?
To manipulate the properties of Dana's astral energy.
Really?
Think about it. Isn't it strange that the type of energy each realm collects is so fixed? Astral energy by nature isn't meant to skew towards one element or another so heavily.
So the Renans reformed it for the crown contest.
Sounds like the crazy thing a Renan would do.
Renans these days are more advanced than Danans in some ways, but even they don't seem capable of doing something on that grand a scale. Or is that something that's possible on Lenegis? Or maybe the Renan homeworld?
I can't claim to know everything about my own kind, but I myself have never seen anything that would be capable of such a drastic feat.
But at some point they did just that. Those are the sort of people we're up against. We should do our best not to forget that.
You're so amazing, Kisara. You can cook, you can fix weapons. I feel like there's practically nothing you can't do.
Maybe you should take a page out of her book and learn to make yourself more useful then.
I'd be happy to teach you if you want, Rinwell. I learned most everything I know from my brother.
Really? Even how to sew and do laundry?
Yes, indeed. He knew how to do anything.
Sounds like he was a pretty handy guy when he was alive.
He was. I'd always follow him around and badger him with questions. I was a real pain in the neck. Now that I think about it, he and Legil were the ones who taught me how to raise cats, too.
Legil is that woman who was with him in the Gold Dust Cats, right? I remember now. The one with the really pretty hair.
Funny you mention that. He also taught me how to maintain my hair. Not that those lessons stopped it from getting all tangled up during training.
I think it still looks gorgeous.
From what I can tell, it would appear as though the only thing he didn't manage to teach you was how to apply makeup.
No, but that didn't stop him from trying. He really wanted to teach me everything. Only reason he couldn't was because I prioritized my training.
And here I was trying to make a joke.
I can't tell if she's being serious. The only one here who knows him well enough was her.
Yeah, I guess only Miguel could have told us if it's actually true.
Oh?
Yes! Very nice.
Is that so? You don't say.
How?
I see.
Hey! Sure.
Nice work.
Oh?
Very nice.
Well?
Yes. What?
What?
I don't believe...
All right?
No.
Sure.
Really now?
Yes. What?
What?
Very nice. Yes.
Well, that was a huge miscalculation.
Yet you've drained your glass all the same.
Alphen, have you been washing your clothes? It may not be my place to say this, but... frankly, they're starting to stink.
Now that you mention it, it has been a while since I did any laundry.
I'll wash them for you if you want. Just remember to give them to me the next time you get changed.
Oh, okay. Sure. Thanks, Kisara.
And, Law, Rinwell, yours are starting to look a bit ragged.
What do you expect? Of course they're going to tear up when we're out there fighting so much.
Yeah, but it's still kind of embarrassing.
And Shion?
I wouldn't touch me if I were you.
Of course. My apologies. All I wanted to say was
You don't need to worry so much, Kisara. It's only natural our clothes are gonna get a little...
that's no excuse. Your outward appearance says a lot about your inner well-being.
Now you've really set her...
Suffice to say, it would appear that the traditions of the Guard are still alive.
What do you mean? What do the guard...
Mostly. I'm simply referring to the fact that they're a very regimented and cleanly group.
Do I really sound that weird to you guys? Keeping your clothes clean and...
Don't get us wrong. We appreciate the thought, Kisara. But we've got a long...
If you're sure. I wasn't trying to overdo it, I promise. However, if it's making the rest of you tense, I'll do my best to tone it down from here on out. Still, if everyone could bring their laundry and clothes they want fixed, that'd be great. I'll take care of it all for you guys tonight.
Don't you ever get tired?
Out of my way!
Here I come!
Fury!
Take it!
Here's evil! This one's mine! This one's mine!
Your reflexes will not serve you well here.
Double demon fang!
Severing
Wing!
This one's mine!
Take this!
Flaming meteor!
You're mine! I think Russia! Double demon
I'm
fang!
ready! Go, Halim!
All yours, Kisara.
We did it!
Magnificently done.
Too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
You're finished! Double demon fang! Crush! Damn it!
Those are impressive skills.
They took a lifetime to master.
You know, I can keep training.
So that's how a lord fights.
I don't perform as well when I'm
Double
observed.
demon
I'm
fang!
going to pretend I didn't hear you say that.
Severing Wing!
Frozen?
Hammer!
Looks like it could be worth something.
That's far enough!
Severing Wing! You're mine! It's over!
Right here! I got you!
Airborne beat. My
Tiger blade!
specialty.
It's over!
Can you pesky airborne scoundrel?
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
Double demon fang!
Do it!
All yours, Kisara.
We did it!
Magnificently done.
You're finished! Here!
Resonate with the earth.
It's over! Double demon fang! Eternal
I'm ready.
devastation!
Glacial spear.
Take it! Double demon fang!
I'm ready! Tiger
Here I
blade!
come!
This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes.
That's a pretty fancy skill there.
All the better to protect you with, my dear.
Then I'll leave the front line to you.
Somehow, things are even worse outside the city than they are inside.
Yeah, it's all ruined. Houses and everything else.
Even if it was all in the name of... beating the Renans. This is...
I think Hoodle senses something.
Why didn't the Renans take it?
Discourteous, aren't you?
Not today! You're mine! You're finished!
Denied!
Lightning! These ones can run rings around us!
Double demon fang!
I'm ready!
Piercing roar!
Rupture!
Back into the fray! This one's mine!
Win!
Hear me!
Resonate with the earth! It's over!
Glacial Spear!
Come one, come all! Mirage!
Freeze Lancer!
You're mine!
This one's mine! Look sharp!
Too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it out.
Here's a healing bar!
Severing wind!
Going in!
Double demon
Look
fang!
sharp!
Radiant Blood! Here!
Make it rain! I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
Man, I'm famished.
A victory for the ages.
Seriously? Is this a joke?
Resonate with the earth!
Radiant here!
Here I come!
On guard!
Severing wind!
Radiant Blood! Here!
Resonate with the earth!
I'm not so good with airborne
I shall
targets.
ensure you survive this.
This one's all mine!
Annihilate!
Flying
Where are you
freaks!
going?
Why can't they just sit still?
Xion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
Turtle devastation! Double demon fang!
Elusive deity!
Annihilation!
Nothing gets by me!
It's over!
Do it! Ringworm! Frozen!
Hammer!
Radiant
Beyond
Blood!
chance!
Here!
Elusive deity!
Hurricane thrust! Mirage! No escape!
I'm ready!
Lost! Get toasty!
Bird strike!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Xion.
I wonder just how many people have been saved by Xion in some form. I'm impressed.
There's rumors flying around about people being saved by a Renan vision of beauty.
Vision of beauty? That's a bit much.
Alphen had better stay on his toes.
Where do I come into this?
Is there a reason you're looking at me so intently?
Xion,
Dohalim, your spare bracers were getting dirty, so I polished them up along with the rest of your equipment.
Why, thank you, Kisara. I greatly appreciate that.
Maybe it's just my imagination, but you sure seem to fuss over Dohalim a whole lot, Kisara.
it is a little strange. Almost like you're still in his service.
Really? That's certainly not my intention. Besides, he's not the only one I'm like that with. Hey, Law, I saw your clothes were starting to get holes in them, so I stitched them back up for you.
Oh, wow. Thanks, Kisara.
Point taken. Do you just like looking after people?
I wouldn't go so far as to say I like it, but I get anxious if I don't. I'd always like to help if I can. It comes naturally to me. Back in the day, Miguel and I used to look after the younger kids a lot, so that's probably where it comes from. He taught me everything I know, and I mean everything. How to cook with wild plants, how to sew clothes so they'll last. Without him, we never would have been able to survive.
However, you're not a lord anymore, Dohalim. You need to get used to the idea that people aren't just going to wait on you hand and foot.
Yes, you're absolutely right. I'm ashamed to admit that I felt no qualms about her doing all that for me. As both a Renan and especially as a lord, one becomes too accustomed to those beneath you tending to your...
Sure, that's how all you Renans are probably raised. But just to be clear...
Absolutely. Moments such as this provide me with ample opportunity to confront my unease. it is difficult to tend with my own motivations.
What do you mean?
The truth of the matter is that my espousal of coexistence in Menancia hardly that instinctive unease I feel deep within serves as a reminder for what.
Don't be so hard on yourself.
Looking at her now, I think she's more like his mom than...
What's up, Kisara? You look concerned.
Oh, no, it's just... I'm looking at our finances, and they seem to have taken a nosedive. I don't remember us making any big purchases, though.
Ah, that may be because I borrowed a small amount to purchase something the other day.
I don't think you can call spending more than half of our money a small amount.
Half? Dohalim, what the hell did you buy?
As it so happens, I came upon a rather special object that I've long been searching for.
Are you talking about that junk? I mean, that unique-looking trinket you're holding?
Whoa, is that a...
Indeed. It is a lost artifact from ancient Dahnan times. Most likely, it was used for some sort of rite or ritual. Ever since we Renans conquered Dahna, such objects have been disappearing. I simply want to do my part to help preserve both our people's storied histories.
Well, if it's to preserve Dahnan history, then I guess we can maybe look the other way. Just this once?
I don't know. Why spend money on something that won't even keep us fed?
More to the point, we all contribute to that money. I don't like the thought of anyone dipping into it without saying anything.
You must understand. Had I let that opportunity pass me by, I'd never have come across this item again.
Dohalim, maybe no one taught you that money doesn't grow on trees.
I may have been a lord, but I realize that much.
It's not enough to simply realize it. You have to internalize the concept too. Even after all this time, you still have no real sense of money. Our funds aren't your personal wallet. We camp outside and eat grass for dinner to try and stretch every last gold we have. You never know when we may need it.
I don't think we're so poor that we have to eat grass or anything.
Shut up, Alphen.
Shutting.
Let's just agree to not spend too much or be too thrifty for our own good.
Alphen, your blazing sword draws its power from Shion's Fire Master Core, right?
So I'm told.
Then why don't you use yours, Dohalim?
You mean my Earth Master Core, yes?
Yeah, I mean, you still carry it around with you, don't you?
I do. Each Master Core contains the astral energy harvested from Dahnan's slaves over the course of the last 3 centuries. Though only a select few qualified people, namely the Lords, can wield them, they nevertheless hold too much power to simply abandon.
If only the Lords are supposed to be able to use them, how come Alphen and Shion can use theirs?
That may be because Shion has embedded the Fire Master Core within her body, something which wouldn't have occurred under normal circumstances.
Okay, but why do you still carry yours around?
Just as Dahnans see Master Cores as symbols of the lives and resources robbed from them, so too do I view mine as a symbol of our lasting sins. The pain and agony wrought upon this world by my predecessors, as well as the injustice enabled by my own inaction, are all housed within my Master Core. It is a testament of all that I have done wrong. It cannot ever be used again, nor fall back into the wrong hands.
You didn't differentiate between the deaths of Dahnans and the
Dahnans and Renans both spill blood and languish in agony all the same.
Little late for that.
Thanks for waiting. Eat as much as you like.
Kisara, let's talk for a bit.
Sorry for rambling on so much about my past earlier.
Don't sweat it. It was fun hearing you reminisce about...
Come on, you don't have to pretend with me. I know I can tend...
You said it, not me. Anyway, I don't think it's some...
Hey, Alphen. When you were a kid...
Well, it's hard to say.
Yeah. During the previous crown contest, with the Lord before Dohalim. I think... that's why I tried to ignore what Miguel was telling me for so long. Because I was afraid of going back to such a dark time. Of losing hope. I wanted to believe in our paradise so much that I doubted the one person I should have trusted most. I don't blame blame Dohalim for that. I simply didn't want to face facts. And I ended up trying to project my ideals onto everyone else.
It's strange. Whenever you and Dohalim talk about Menancia, it's always like it's some big failure. We're talking about fixing 300 years worth of damage here. Isn't it a bit optimistic to think it was all going to be resolved after only 5?
You might be right. Maybe it was a mistake when Menancia... No. When I decided to stop seeing the darkness in our society. I have to admit the truth. To myself, first of all. I'll take watch tonight. It's okay.
Am I imagining things? Or are there a lot of big Zeugles in this area?
No, I noticed that too. There's plenty of food and water to go around here. For a Zeugle, this just might be paradise.
Great, that's
I have a bad feeling about this.
No escape! Eat dirt!
Look sharp!
Here I come! It's over!
Look sharp!
Double Demon Fang!
One more!
It can hide itself? Amazing! You're mine! It's over!
Where are you going? Look sharp!
Elusive deity! Win!
On guard!
Try harder! My turn! Take this!
This one's mine! Take this!
You're finished!
Tiger Blade!
Searing Gale!
Is this it?
Come on! You have to hold on!
Annihilation! Magna Ray! Light up the dark! Gemini Aqua!
Not like this!
I'll bring you back from death's abyss! Resuscitation!
I owe you one. You're mine! Double Demon Fang!
I'll bring you
Eternal
back from death's
devastation!
abyss! Resuscitation!
Win!
Searing Flame!
Here I come! Win!
Here's the healing art! First aid! I'll bring you
Here I
back from
come!
death's abyss! Go ahead!
Double Demon Fang! You'll pay for that! Win! Take this! It's over! Tear!
No rest for the wicked.
First
I
aid!
owe you one! You're finished! This one's all mine! Ignite!
Magna Ray!
Here I come!
Gemini
It's
Aqua!
over!
Train harder! Look sharp! Take this!
Take this! It's over!
All right,
Take this!
let me out!
Tear!
In a bind?
Look sharp! Here,
Take
this
this!
one's mine!
You're mine! Win!
I can only rely on
This one's mine!
Hurricane Thrust!
Tiger Blade!
There!
That does it! Here, let me
I'm
out!
not done! Severing Blade! You're mine! It's over!
Magna Ray!
Tear!
Tiger
Hurricane
Blade!
Thrust!
It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming wildfire!
Benediction light.
First aid!
Look
yourself! Their arts were interrupted!
I can't heal you forever!
You could use a hand!
Take this! Seismic Wind! Hurricane Thrust!
Rotating pile
Tiger Blade! Burn! Here I come! Seismic Rust! It's over!
Piercing This one's mine!
There!
Rotating
pile
This one's mine!
It's
Here's
over.
the healing art! First aid! You're old! I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara.
Annihilation! Meteor! Prototype
It's
field!
over!
This one's mine!
Hurricane Thrust!
One more! Tiger Blade! I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare Demolition! Here's a healing art!
This!
First aid!
No further! Take this!
That's it!
I'll smash you!
Right up the door!
Death shall not be forgotten.
Nicole!
I couldn't make it in time.
It's over! Hurricane Pistol!
Use its vanquished soul.
Here's a healing art!
Not today!
Your helping me has become a pattern.
It's for the good of all of us.
Is it now?
This one's mine!
Elusive deity! Wind!
Tiger Blade!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Glacial This one's mine!
Finish! Can't move!
Rotating pile driver.
Reload! Primed and ready!
Rotating pile driver.
This should do
You'll
it!
find no mercy.
Where are you going?
It's in your hands now.
Stay away from my friends!
I'm only getting started! Metal! Gemini Alpha! Had to use it sometime. By the power of water!
Now you see what I can do! There!
Radiant Pierce! This I'm ready! Take that! Reload! Tiger Blade!
Double
I'm
Demon
out!
Fang!
Back into the
Wind!
Look sharp!
I feel kind of funny.
Yeah, you're looking funny too.
Right.
Now you've gone and
I
ticked
should
me
probably
off!
do something about that.
Reload!
Here I come!
Ammo! Rough and sweet!
Leave the enemy's art to me.
No complaints here! Wind! Double Demon Fang! You're mine! It's on!
Freeze Lancer!
Eat dirt!
Ready and ready! I never miss!
It's over! Double Demon Fang!
Radiant
Wind!
Pierce!
Hurricane Thrust!
And again! Damn it! Going in!
Not
like this.
No.
Do it!
Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
I can feel my precision improving.
Judging by the stench, I'd say the animals at the ranch are all... Aw, who's a good boy? Wait!
Well, guess I'm off to bed. All right, guys. Ready to go?
An opponent like this should be easy. Severita! Wind! No!
Look sharp! Careful! We have some kind of camouflage!
Hurricane Thrust!
Mine!
Wind!
Tiger Blade!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Here I come!
Radiant
Severing Wind!
Arctic! Coming through!
Piercing roar!
Eat dirt!
Look sharp!
Come on! You're finished!
On guard!
Hurricane Thrust!
Tiger Blade!
You're on! Here I come!
Look sharp!
Double demon fire!
Glacial Spear! Frost and red!
Look sharp!
Win!
Is this it? I couldn't make it in time.
Glacial Spear!
Here, Tiger Blade!
Freeze
From
Lancer!
beyond!
Flaming Meteor!
Vanquished here!
Look sharp!
Being interrupted!
Tiger Blade!
Glacial Spear! This one's mine!
On guard!
Smash you!
One more!
Hurricane Thrust!
Here's a healing
This
arm!
one's mine!
You're
Tiger
on!
Blade!
Here I come!
Flame!
You're finished!
Flame of
This
Fury!
one's mine!
This isn't ideal.
Tiger Blade!
Double demon fang!
I'll take you.
You're mine!
It's time to finish this! Dive! Consuming wildfire!
Benediction
Double demon fang!
One more! Tiger Blade!
Strike! Try harder!
Here! A fish thrust! Recover!
Appreciate the help!
Severing wind!
Tiger
one's
Blade!
all mine. Mirage!
This one's mine!
Ignite!
Tiger Blade! Anything in armor is all mine!
Take this! Wind!
The fluidity of your movement. I think I'm coming down with something great.
A chronic inability to read the room?
A malady your arts cannot fix.
You're mine! Severing wind!
Resonate with
Wind!
you! Look sharp!
Astral arts?
That's my cue.
Shut him down! You're mine!
Look sharp!
I owe you one.
Radiant Pierce!
Take this!
Here, let me help.
Severing wind!
I've used too much.
Mirage! Burn!
Radiant Pierce!
Enough done! Severing wind! Tear! Hurricane Thrust! Mirage!
Burning Strike! Glacial Spear! Here's evil! Freeze Lancer! This
One
one's
keeps
mine!
charging us!
That's what my shield's for!
Try harder!
Get behind me!
Got it! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
You're quite the gunslinger.
I have to be, in this world.
Don't worry, I've got your back.
Do we have enough food stocked up?
Hey, Rinwell, what was that whole legend you were talking about earlier, back when we were by the gate?
Huh? Oh, you mean about the Darkwings?
Like I said, I sure haven't heard it.
Yeah, me.
Well, long ago, there was an evil king who tried to... However, a pure black owl heard the pleas of the people and decided to help. It chose a young hero and bestowed upon them a holy flame that was capable of... The story goes that the young hero challenged the king and defeated them with the flame. Seeing Dana had been saved, the people flew the crest of the Darkwings as thanks to the owl. From what I understand, it used to be a really well-known story before the Renans came.
I guess our people must have forgotten it over time. It's lucky for us.
You know, the part where the hero defeats the king with a...
Come on, it's just a story. Besides, if we're talking about an owl helping anyone, Hootle would...
Sure, I might have helped take out our own kind of evil king with the others, but I'm definitely no hero.
I'll see you again tomorrow. Well, off we go. Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
No choice.
Resonate with the earth!
This one's yours!
Double Demon Fang! Severing Wing!
I'm getting
Hurricane Thrust!
Tiger Blade!
Mirage!
Steering
Here I come!
Pesky airborne scoundrels!
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
Severing Wing!
Keep up the pressure!
Donut!
I'm out of ammo!
Mirage!
I'm all stuffed up!
Double Demon
Do
Fang!
it!
Kisara!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix
Cyclone! Did it!
Yeah! Nice technique!
It's
Stalagmite!
Mirage! Double Demon Fang!
Do it! Get toasty!
Bird Strike!
The heavens must be smiling.
Is the blazing sword okay?
A little water's not going to hurt it.
Right, here goes!
Glacial
done!
Spear! Pierce evil!
Double Demon Fang! You're mine!
It's a duel of the arts!
Elusive deity! Stardust! It got fire!
I've got you! Let us see about that!
All yours! Eternal devastation! You're mine! You're finished! Crush!
Flame of Fury!
We turn the tables on him!
There are still more left!
Right! No time to hold back! Here I come!
Radiant deity! That's it! Tiger Blade!
Crush! Double Demon Fang!
Lightning!
Take this!
Flame of Fury!
You're finished!
Burning Crush! Glacial Steel! Pierce evil!
I'm ready!
Kisara! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Only the best materials in your gauntlets.
You really do have quite the discerning eye, Dohalim.
Yeah, they all kind of look the same to me.
Who?
That's far enough!
Burn!
Got you! This one's mine!
Deity!
This one's mine!
Take this! You're finished!
Mega Ray! Time to shine!
Double Demon Fang!
Glacial Spear! Here's the evil!
I'm not done!
Freeze Lancer!
Arms are being interrupted!
Mega Ray! This one's mine! Here's a healing art!
Excellent technique. How are your weapons holding up? Best not to give me any ideas.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Here, let me help.
Now!
Going in.
Take this! Eat this!
Tiger
Take
Blade!
this!
Here I go!
Double Demon Fang! Severing Wind! Tear! Hurricane
Fluidity of your move. Another incantation ruin.
Appreciate the help!
It's over!
One more! Tiger Blade! Here's a healing art! Laser Neo! I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare to Malisa!
Catapult! Here I come! It's over!
Let me help! This
Hurricane Prepare to be seen!
Alright! Glacial Spear! Here's
Here I
evil!
come!
Freeze Lancer! On guard!
Wind!
Take this! Tiger Blade! Annihilate!
Hurricane Thrust! Tear! Take this!
One more!
I'll face you!
Glacial Spear!
I'm not
Here's
done!
evil!
It's on!
Here! This...
I don't feel so good.
Then it's best to fall back.
Forgive me, darling.
Wind!
Here's a healing art!
You're mine! Catapult! Tear!
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare to Malisa!
Benediction light.
You're mine!
Thanks for the concern.
Simple repayment for a favor of
I don't grant favors, and I don't accept them either.
Far
charge like
enough!
that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop it.
Hurricane Thrust!
Resonate with the
You're finished! Eat dirt!
I'll cover you.
Try harder! My turn! Here I come!
This one's
over.
mine. Take this. Let me help. Tiger Blade!
You're mine!
No further.
Glacial Spear! Look
I'm not done!
One more!
Not in your dreams!
Tiger Blade!
Lancer!
Chaining pile driver.
Let me help.
Wind!
Appreciate the help.
Does it hurt?
You're my...
Time to shine.
I have no limit! Stay away from my... Friend!
Light up the dark.
You're mine!
All right. Let me at it.
Wind! Tear! Hurricane... Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Here I come! Wind!
On guard.
Burn in hell!
Grind and rend. Tiger Blade!
This one's mine! Silence!
Try harder! My
Nothing
turn!
gets
only
by
getting
me.
Strike!
Art expert! Coming
Make it
through!
rain.
Go for it!
Prepare to crumble.
I feel sprightlier than before.
That treasure. What a sweet-sounding ring it has.
You really think so?
Dohalim's fighting style is... what's the word I'm looking for? Subdued? No...
Do you mean elegant, perhaps?
Yeah, that's the word. For better or worse, you can definitely tell he's cut from posh Renin cloth.
And he's not just skilled with the staff either. He can also use astral arts, including healing ones.
You flatter me, but my fighting techniques merely come from a style that aims to...
Is that why you wait until the last second before you dodge attacks?
No, I do that to sharpen my senses. I find that doing so is an effective means of drawing out my innermost strength.
Oh yeah, I've noticed you look stronger and strike out with your rod more after you dodge attacks. Guess that's why.
Still, it's a risk. Don't you ever worry you'll dodge at the wrong moment?
Then, it'll be just as well.
Huh?
It's nothing. Mahag Sar, a land where the winds scar and the clouds stretch far.
Kisara? What is he doing?
Reciting a poem, apparently. Just let him be.
Phew! What a rush! Guess I'll polish up my sword. Good night, everyone. Well, off we go.
I won't forgive you!
Resonate with the earth! Stay calm. I shall provide assistance.
Reload! On guard! Take
Resonate with the
What's
earth!
the shot?
Stalagmite!
Gemini Aqua!
Wind!
Back into the switch to Aqua!
You're mine! Outrun you at dusk! Here I come! Deity!
Steering flame! Reload!
Eternal devastation!
Resonate with the
Take
earth!
how about this?
You're
Stalagmite!
finished!
Mega Ray!
Crush!
Watch and sweep!
Crush!
Power of water!
Eternal devastation!
Gemini Aqua! Do it!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
Take it!
Resonate with the
Go!
earth!
You're mine!
You're
Radiant
finished!
Here!
Stardust!
Do it!
Hurricane in an instant!
Impact Cross!
To achieve such harmony.
Takes a singular will.
That's far enough!
You're mine!
Don't worry, I got plenty to go around. You're
Eternal
mine!
devastation!
Flaming meteor!
You're finished!
Tempest!
Annihilation!
Take this!
Hear me! Flame of
You're
fury!
finished!
Burning strike! Glacial
It's
speed!
on!
Pierce evil!
Take this! You're
Prepare
finished!
to be steeped.
Eternal devastation!
Actually,
Take this!
sound is more appropriate.
Not
Less
today!
talking, more doing!
You're mine! It's over! Eternal devastation!
This one's mine! Hear me! Flame of
Take
fury!
this!
Burning
You're
strike! This is it! This
Eternal
one's mine!
devastation! Here I come!
Mega Ray!
Severing wind!
Going in!
Negative gate! It's over!
Resonate with the earth!
Stardust!
By the power of water!
Mega Ray! Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
Radiant light!
I'm not done!
Negative gate!
Here we go!
Resonate with the earth!
Mine!
Look sharp!
Double demon fang! Eternal
I'm ready!
devastation!
Ringwell! Frozen!
Hammer!
Annihilation!
On guard!
Flame of
Can you
fury!
take it?
Burning Tiger Blade! Pierce evil! This one's mine!
Double demon fang!
Quite necessary when creating weaponry.
Hootle, one of your buddies.
Discourteous, aren't
Here I
you?
come!
Here I go.
It's over!
Going in.
No escape! Eternal devastation!
Radiant
Double
Focus.
Can you take
Here's
it?
a healing art. First aid.
Everlasting dust! Leave the ensnaring to me.
Porno.
You're finished!
Annihilation.
Not today!
Going in.
Take this! Strike!
Going in.
Double demon bang!
Where are you going?
Crush! Take
Glacial
this!
Vivian.
You're
Here's
finished!
evil. Going in. Freeze Lancer. Searing Tempest.
Double demon bang!
Will.
Try hard! Not a chance!
Flare Tornado.
Strike!
Resonate
We
with you.
We did it!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
It's over!
Hook shot.
Negative gate. Resonate
This
with the
one's
earth.
mine. One more.
You're mine! It's over!
Searing
Double
Flame.
demon bang!
Reload.
Eternal
Time
devastation!
to stop. By the power of water.
My exploits are bearing fruit.
A fish! You saw it too, right?
Aw, who's a good boy?
I'll see you again tomorrow. I think we've rested long enough. Let's keep moving.
Now where might those fish be? Hup. I've got something. Ugh. 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 Well, that wasn't much of a challenge.
Not too shabby, friend.
Ha! Reel it in. Ugh. 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 Well, that wasn't much of a challenge.
That went pretty well.
Hup. Could it be? Well, that wasn't much of a challenge.
That went pretty well.
Let's see what you've got.
Here I come! You're finished!
Flaming meteor!
Negative gain! Eternal devastation!
I can handle it! It's over!
Crush! This one's all mine!
Right here! I got
Double
it!
demon fang! You're mine! You're finished! Eternal devastation! Double demon fang!
Primed and ready!
Eternal devastation!
Burning!
Here I come!
Look sharp!
It's over!
Look sharp!
Double demon fang! Eternal Russia! Here I come! You're finished! You're mine! Crush! Double demon
Well,
fang!
we're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware without you reminding me.
Switch off!
Do it!
It's over!
Astral energy! Full throttle! We won that by a mile.
What's with that shining foe over there?
This one will be difficult to predict.
Where are you going?
Double demon fang! Eat dirt!
Not so fast!
This one's mine! Right
In a
here.
bind?
I do it! I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
No, I'm kidding! We got flyers!
I've got this. Let him
I'm
loose
ready!
handle.
Chill!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that
You're
vein.
mine!
Elusive
Something you wanted to say?
Well then, I should probably think about tonight's menu.
Discourteous, aren't you?
I'm not done!
This one's
Here's
mine!
evil.
Demon fang! Eternal devastation! Damn it! Crush!
Look sharp! Radiant!
You're mine!
This one's mine!
This one's all mine!
I'm gone! Radiant! Here! Take this!
You're mine!
I'm gone!
Damn it! Too fast!
Stand back! I'll trip it up.
Here I come! You're finished!
Going in!
Crush!
Radiant!
Double demon fang! You're finished! Now! Here I come! Eternal devastation!
Shield and fang!
Resonate here I come! You're
This
finished!
one's
Double
mine!
demon fang!
One more!
Small, but a victory nonetheless.
We have a long way yet to go.
Get lost!
Severing
Where
Wind!
are you going? Don't worry, I've got plenty to go around. Tiger Blade!
You're mine! It's over! Here I come! You're finished!
Flying freak! Why can't they just sit still?
Can you take care of
Yeah, and bubbling to
Make it rain! Lock! Get toasty!
Burn Strike! Not a chance! I'm not... It's over! Sona!
Burning Strike! Glacial
Make
it rain! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that case.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
Begin! Take this! Crush! Catapult! Strike!
Glacial
Double
Spear!
Demon
Figure
Blade!
rock! Get toasty!
First strike!
Annihilation! Radiant Pierce! Going
Eternal
in!
devastation!
Skills in top form, art's working like a charm. Ha!
Someone seems rather pleased with herself.
You... Did you... hear all of that?
An opponent like this should be easy.
You want me? Come get me!
Severing Wind!
Top field!
Stardust!
Resonate with the earth!
Hurricane Strike! Eternal devastation!
You make me angry! That was a bad idea!
Airborne scoundrels!
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
Eternal devastation! Here I come!
On guard! Take this! Reload! Tiger Blade! I'll
You'll
take
soon
you
see
all
about
off.
that.
Ha! Flare the Malisa!
Catapult!
Glacial
Here I
Spear.
come!
Here's evil.
You're finished! Eternal devastation!
Do it! This one's got your name on it!
Ash to ash! I can feel my power growing!
I think the animals back at the ranch should be all grown up by now.
Forgive you!
Crush! Here I come!
Annihilation!
You're finished! Double Demon Fang!
One more!
Crush!
There! Go!
Like
moths to the flame!
Crush! I'll face you! Elusive Demon! Double Demon Fang!
Top field!
I'm not done!
Where are you going? Arch field! Here I go!
Eternal devastation!
Make it ready!
Double Demon Fang!
Mega Ray! That's it!
Leave the enemy's arch to me!
Milk right here! Double Demon Fang!
Mega Ray!
Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! This could be useful.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hootle?
Let's see what you've got.
Take it! Burn in hell! Damn it! Begin! Move! Escape! Eternal devastation! Double Demon Fang!
Can't get out of this!
I'm all stuffed
Take this! Eternal devastation!
Going
Double Demon Fang!
Negative
Take off!
Severing Wind!
Yeah, and the bubble.
This one's mine!
Escape!
This one's mine!
Strike!
Tiger Blade! Do it!
Totally! In an instant! Impact Rock! We work well together.
Going in!
Like a finely timed
If it's in the sky, it's mine!
Try harder! You're mine!
Going in! Reload! Take this!
Double Demon Fang! You're mine!
Rotating pile driver!
It's over!
Tornado drive!
Take this!
Elusive Demon!
It's over!
Throbs in
Crush!
pain.
This one's mine! Here's a healing meteor! First aid!
It's on! Your
This
mind!
one's mine! Time to shine!
Take this!
Appreciate the help!
We've turned the tables on him.
There are still more left!
Right. No time to hold
Here I
back.
go! I'm gone!
Benediction light.
Flaming meteor! Take it!
Onward and upward. What's this thing? I see plenty of ruins around here, too. It must have been a big town bustling with people back in the day.
For Crown Contest participants, places such as these are but vectors for the astral energy they pursue. Similar to that windmill, for instance. Retreat if you know what's good for you.
I'm not done! Ignite!
Debut performance.
Take this! You're finished!
Leave the agile ones to me.
Severing wind! Hurricane strike!
Prepare to be seized, though fleet of foot. Actually, more appropriate.
Less talking, more doing.
It's over!
Glacial spear. Here's evil.
Flaming meteor! Breeze laser! Going
Take
in!
this!
Take this!
Eternal devastation! Wind! Tear!
Radiant pierce!
Resonate with
Take
you.
this!
I'm out! Time to go!
Eternal devastation!
How
Wind!
about this?
I'm ready!
Kikara! Go for it! Prepare to crumble!
Any chance we could make the next time a little bit warmer?
Does it look like it comes with a thermostat?
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
There.
You guys want to rest here?
I feel all bent out of shape. Easy peasy. I knew I could handle it.
Mind if I join you, Law?
Oh, hey, Alphen. What's...
Nothing. I was just surprised to see you.
You know I don't literally train around the clock.
Do you? It seems...
Well, yeah. It can't be helped if I want to get stronger. Still, it's important.
Zephyr said...
When I was a little kid, yeah. I always followed him wherever he went. He said, it's good to be pat, just like there are times when you want to take a break from studying. Sometimes I was always rushing around and forgetting to rest. So he... It's nothing to get sad over. Then again, maybe I'm just overthinking. I wish I'd had more time to talk. I'll take guard duty tonight. It's fine. I feel pretty refreshed.